Hello YouTube people, this is Subterra Overlord. It's been a long time. You never talk to me anymore, YouTube. I'm going to be doing a review on five different Bakugan. I went to my local Target and there was a bunch of like Bakugan all on a clearance sale for 30% off. So I got a bunch of them. Right now I only actually have 3 of the 4 original ones that I purchased, because one of them was a Darkest Freezer, the Bakuflip series Darkest Freezer, and I traded that to Darkest Overlord because he wanted it for obvious reasons. So I thought I'd start off with the Bakugan that I got for it. I got for my Darkest Freezer a Subterra Midnight Percival. Alright. So, he's got his horns, feet. For a while, the first time when I saw a Midnight Percival, I thought it was like a dinosaur or something like that. And once I actually got one and found out it was a version of Percival, I really didn't know what to make of it because it didn't look a lot like Percival until I actually flipped out the little wings on the side. So he's got wings. He's got 640 Gs, and because I've got my weird camera, it's backwards. He's got the 2 heads on the side. The only thing I really don't like about Midnight Percival is he's hard to close, because, see? You have to close all of those at once, which isn't really too much of a hassle, because, well, it's not like one of the more difficult ones to close, but it's quite annoying if you're just like, you know, trying to close them and it's like, no, stop opening! And the only other thing is he's got a bit of a lazy foot. Since we're on the topic of Subterras, I think next I'm going to show you one of the Subterra Bakugan I got at my local Target. And it is Thunderwilda. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to get a Thunderwilda, but since he was on sale and it was a Subterra, I decided I'd get him. He's 630 Gs, so not bad. Expected a little bit more from, you know, the recent B2s with all the higher G powers and stuff, but yeah, he's pretty good. Just gonna close him back up, roll him on the card, do what I do. He's pretty okay with rolling on the card. He doesn't really fight it that much. I'm going to do a little comparison with my other Wilda. This Wilda, however, has 700 Gs compared to 630, so that I wasn't too happy about. But, yeah. So, just a close look at both of them. As you can see, the yellow jaw is a bit more widened on Thunderwilda. He's got more of actual hair instead of the horn-looking things on regular Wilda. And Thunderwilda has feet. This I like. Wilda has no feet. He is, however, a fully automatic Bakugan, which I do like about him, but I like the option of him having feet. I do not like that Wilda has no feet. So, and the Subterra that I really liked was one of the new Bakucore Stugs. Get all his strange looking feet. They're kind of like flippers. The horns on the shell work by this little thing in here. When that is pressed, the little green spikes go in, and when you take your finger off of it, or in this case, when his head is taken off of it, then they open. So that's how that mechanism works. He's 760 Gs. Doug is my second best Bakugan in the Subterra category. Alright, magnet down. So I'm pretty satisfied with my Stug, and the last Bakugan that I got at my target was this Elico. So this is what he looks like fully opened. I have to say, I'm not all that impressed with the randomizing mechanism they use for the attributes. It's sort of hard to work with because it's not very random. Yeah, 680 Gs. It's actually very useful strategically because he looks like an Aquas, but if you close him up and your opponent can only see the back of him, he thinks you've got an Aquas Bakugan, but then you turn it around, and the way he works is that whatever attribute is visible through that hole is what attribute he's considered as. So right now, if he's in my unused or used pile, he's a Pyrus Bakugan. I didn't really feel like getting another Subterra Bakugan since I kind of got like a bunch of really high G-power Bakugan for the Subterra, so I decided that I'd try and get some more really good Bakugan for another element, and since my next best is my Spindle, I decided to get another Pyrus Bakugan, so I got the special attack Vortex Dragonoid. And this is actually the 4th Dragonoid I have. And he's completely automatic. When you close him, that winds him up. Actually get him on. And he spins like that. So I'm pretty impressed with the fact that you don't have to wind him up like a spin Dragonoid. You just, what winds him up is you can see in this wing, there's a gear right there which spins another gear on the inside of him, which is a bit harder to see. But, yeah, so one gear spins the other, and that winds him up. And, hold on. So then, you can actually hear the gears. So, you wind him up like that, close the other one, hold those down, wings, head, and the way you get him to actually close is you need to have his head lined up with where it's supposed to be, and then he's all wound up. So then just another rolling. He does have 650 Gs, so that is a pretty good Pyrus. I'm not going to show you the card just because it's a bit tedious to get all the cards that I had, since they're all now just randomly in my collection. I didn't feel like getting all of them out for all the Bakugan I got. So, here they all are. Just want to thank all you guys that subscribe to me. I now have 15 subscribers. I'm average. Yeah, well, 15 subscribers. It's been about a couple of months since I made this channel, and I was actually pretty surprised to get 15 subscribers in only that much time. So, thanks to all my subscribers. So, go to my channel if you want to go to all my subscriber people. Go to it. I commandeth you. In the next week, I'm going to be making a new video. Nothing to do with Bakugan this time. I'm going to be doing a review of my top 5 cards from one card game. It's one of my favorite card games. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because I want you to go down into the comment section and guess what it is. Whoever guesses it, I will subscribe to you, and hopefully you'll subscribe to me back in return, blah blah blah. Yeah, so if you want me as a subscriber, then all you gotta do is guess what card game it is. So, goodbye, people of YouTube, and thank you, my 15 subscribers, thank you, Mr. Percival100, and thank you, all the Bakugan lovers of YouTube who just are awesome people. Goodbye.